Hey, how's it going? This is a little unboxing slash first impressions of a wireless shotgun microphone, which I'm using right now. Completely disconnected from everything. There's a little receiver on my camera, and this thing is kind of really cool. Now, when it comes to getting little shots of me in different places in my room, maybe I'll take this thing outside one day. But this thing is actually really cool. I found this little microphone on Amazon for a pretty good price and comes with basically everything you need. So, inside the box, it comes with a carrying case, like a hard shell carrying case. And inside that case is literally everything that you need to connect to basically anything that you want, honestly. And this mic is kind of versatile. I could use it like this, or I can attach it to my camera and use it like that. I can put this little thing on here and then attach it to something else completely. Hold on, let me attach it to something. All right, now I have this little mount on this little clamp, and I can put it just off screen right over here. Oop, point it directly at me. You can see it right now. But if I had it off screen, it will be, kind of the perfect, kind of just like, boop, kind of the perfect. Now it's completely off screen, so now you can't even see it whatsoever. And can you still hear me? Does it still sound good? Let me know if it sounds good, or does it sound better when I'm holding it and whatever. I think it's pretty good. I think this is the second shotgun microphone that I've reviewed on my channel, so let me know. I can put it kind of directly. Okay, now it's kind of directly in front of me, about say 2-3 feet away, and let me know how it sounds. So on the settings that I have right now, I think it's on +5, and my camera, the camera microphone volume is at 3, and the receiver is at 10. So all the settings are kind of in the middle, and I think this microphone sounds pretty good. So you can let me know down in the comments below. But let's take a look at everything you get in this little microphone, little wireless kit set. So you get the receiver, and the receiver has all the buttons you need, USB-C. It has a cold shoe mount, so you can connect it right onto your camera. It just works actually really good. It's a little plasticky, I would love if there is a version 2 out there, which I think there is. Don't know if I'm gonna get it or not to review it. Maybe you guys could let me know. But it's a little plasticky, but for the price, as long as it works, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about if it's too plasticky. As long as it has great connection and it works. And I think even if it was made out of metal, you probably wouldn't get that good of a signal. But it works and it looks pretty good. The microphone itself is made out of metal. It does not feel cheap whatsoever. For the price of I think $140 on Amazon, it's actually just a good deal. You know what I mean? So comes with the shock mount, all the cables that you need to connect it to anything you want. It comes with the USB-C cable that says you can connect to your phone and your computer. So I'm gonna need to test that out to see if that works, and see if I can connect the receiver to my phone and see if it works. If it does work, there'll be a clip right here. Mike, it worked. Wow. Whoa. It worked. Wow. Oh my god. It's connected with the cable to my phone. And maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. I'm not really sure. But this microphone is a great kind of starter microphone, at least for me, because I don't want to have to deal with cables for everything. And other shotgun mics kind of cost in the hundreds to 200, 300. Well, it's a lot more expensive for this. Well, something that goes wireless, I would think that this microphone would be in the couple of hundreds, you know. So for the price, I mean, it is in the hundred ish. It's like 140, so I guess it is in the hundreds, but you know, more hundreds, you know what I mean? But hopefully, you know, everything on this microphone is sounding good for you guys. And you know, the settings, you kind of have to tinker with the settings. You don't want to, it's not like one of those microphones where you can set it and forget it. So I recommend you have some headphones to where you can monitor your audio. So I have this plugged into my camera and I can monitor how loud I am on my camera. These probably aren't even the best kind of like monitors for my, you know, setup here, but I can, you know, make sure the audio isn't clipping or anything. But there's also a safety track. On the microphone itself. So if you want to use that safety track, you're going to have to connect it to your camera. So if you're using the receiver and you're thinking that, oh, I'll just turn a safety track on and it'll just, you know, work with my camera, you have to plug it in for the safety track to work. So if you want that backup audio, you know, just in case anything happens, you can take and use the safety track. Just make sure you connect it to your camera. But without further ado, let me know what you guys think of the audio on this, you know? Does it sound good? Hey, maybe I'll do a little quick test real quick. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below on what you think the audio sounds like, and make sure you check out some other videos of some other microphones that I have on the channel, some other technology videos that we're gonna be checking out, and you know, support your boy and his little venture on his, you know, on my tech channel. I'm not good at speaking yet, but we'll get there. You know, we all start somewhere, and I'm starting with this microphone. I'll probably be using it in the next videos to come, so make sure you're subscribed so you can see how it sounds over the course of a couple of videos, you know, when I figure it out some more and, you know, I get the settings really dialed in. So, you know, you can check out some more videos and let me know what you think. And you can also check out the video on this microphone. This was my very first little shotgun microphone, which I'm not gonna lie, this wireless shotgun microphone is better than this microphone. I'm not gonna lie. It's bigger, it just works, but if you need something even cheaper, this microphone isn't bad, okay? I'm not gonna knock this microphone. I'm still gonna have this microphone, you know, as a backup microphone. Something happens, you know, to any of my microphones, the battery dies in the shotgun microphone to where I'm not able to use it anymore. I have this microphone. I think it's my second video on the channel, so if you guys want to check it out, you can. And, you know, compare the audio from this microphone to this microphone. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.